Hello Martin. Welcome back. What can I do for you?
Kayla, can you tell me why I have bed adhesion problems with my 3D printer?
There could be several reasons why your print is not sticking to the print bed. Here are a few possibilities. 1. Improper bed leveling. Make sure your print bed is leveled correctly. If the bed is not level, the distance between the nozzle and the bed may be too large, causing poor adhesion. 2. Print bed temperature. Check if the print bed temperature is appropriate for the filament you are using.
I will take you step by step in this, how to build your own assistant. And let's just dive in. Start by creating a folder on the desktop for easy access. And you can call it whatever you want, and I choose Kayla for this example. Now we're going to search for Visual Studio Code in our web browser. And we just choose the first link in the search list. And we then press download, and we can choose our specific operating system. And in this video I will be showing the Windows version. And the download should start automatically. When it's done downloading, you can just install Visual Studio Code. And we're now going to create a free account on Chatgpt. And we are going to search for the API key in the web browser. Again, we just choose the first one in the search list. And in the top, you press go to OpenAI. When you have created your account, you can just log in. When logged in, you press API on the right side. On the left side menu, you just click API keys. Now you just click create new secret key. And here you just press create secret key. And here it's very important that you save this key because it will not be shown again. And you are now ready to Alt-Tab to your Visual Studio Code. And you just drag and drop the folder that we made on your desktop into Visual Studio Code. And on the left, where the green arrow is, you press the new file icon. We are going to name this file main.py. And we're going to choose Python as our programming language. And you just type in Python and it should be shown in the list. And in the top right corner we need to open the console. And now we're going to make a virtual environment for our AI bot. And the virtual environment is like a sandbox, so we don't want our AI bot to interfere with our main system. You should now be able to see the VENV, which is the virtual environment. And now let's update the pip packages. The reason why we update pip is to get the latest versions, so we don't have anything interfering with the code itself. And now you should be able to see that pip is successfully updated. And you are now ready to install the first packages from the console. The first package we're going to install is Pi Audio. Now we're going to install the OpenAI. Now we're going to install the Google's text-to-speech, and it's very important that we use the upper and lower cases Now let's install the speech recognition. When all this is done, we are ready to import the different modules that we just installed. And we're going to import OS, which is already in Visual Studio Code, and import time is also in Visual Studio Code. Type in import Pi audio. And now we're going to import speech underscore recognition as SR. Now we're going to import play sound. And here we're going to type in from GTTS, import GTTS, which is the Google text-to-speech. And the last one is import OpenAI. And now we're going to insert the API key from Chatgpt. And for language, we type EN, which is short for English. And we're now going to turn our API key into an OpenAI variable. And because we need a stop function, we need to make a variable called me. And we're now going to make a while loop. And this while loop will take the user input from your microphone. And when we run the program, it will activate the microphone and it will listen for commands. And here it will take the input from the microphone and turn it into a variable called source. And if you don't get any sound, you can try to change the device index from 1 to 0 or maybe 2. And here we're going to use the listen function to convert the source into a variable called audio. We now make a try function where we take the audio and run it through the speech recognition in Google Translate and converts it into a variable called set. And here we're going to make a print function which will take our set variable and print it on the screen. We are then able to see our question asked in text printed in the console. And now we're going to make an if statement where it will be listening for a name or a word, and in my case it's Kayla, and you can call it whatever you want. And this if statement is also the activation, so it will be listening for the name of the AI bot, and if you do not include the name, it will not respond. In this line of code, we remove the name of our AI bot, so it will only print the question we asked the bot, and it will not include its own name. And here we will be using the OpenAI chat completion function, which is the actual Chatgpt AI model. And if you are interested in knowing more about each line in this code, I will be covering this in a future video. If you don't want to miss out on future videos like this, you can subscribe to my channel, and this way you also support the work I do. And if you have any questions, please let me know in the comments and I will do my best to answer every single one of them. And if you like this video so far, let me know by hitting the like button. This way I know if I should make more videos like this. Thanks. And now let's get back to the tutorial. And here you convert the content message into a text variable. And now we're going to add the line from the GTTS, which is the Google text-to-speech function. And in this section, it is where we choose how fast our AI bot will talk. And if you want it to talk slow, you just type true instead of false. And this line saves the speech, which is coming from the AI bot itself, and it will save it as an MP3. And the play sound function is an audio playback, which is an audio response to our question. And this exception we're going to create now will give us a text feedback if there is any given error with the sound or any packages and so on. And we are going to print it in the console so it's easier to troubleshoot if there should be any errors. And we're going to make a return set function which will end the loop and it will start all over again. And the last if statement is going to be our stop word. You can call it whatever, but if you say stop, it will terminate the program. And to test out your new AI bot, you can just press the play button in the top right corner. And this is all for me, and I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope I have explained this so it's easy to understand. But leave a comment if you have any questions, and I'll see you in the next one.